Hello, my friends. What's going on? Tim Lee Legacy Studio. Thank you so much for joining me on my live stream today. It's been a few minutes. Hey, if you happen to be available to hop in the chat, I would love to see your chats. You can send them in. We're doing a little challenge tonight. If we can get 5 super chats, I will let you guys pick one big purchase that I have to fight for and get next in Supermarket Simulator. Now, before we begin, let's go ahead and start by saying a humongous thank you to the people that have stuck with me through thick and thin, who have been here through every change and mix of this channel, who've been here when I have not, and who have been here when I am here. I want to thank the Sean Hammonds, the Tony Allens, my Vanguard historians Charles Sutherland, and my early access historians John Evans, and drawing illustrations and art. These people have stayed by my side literally years. Literally years. They are incredible human beings who support the channel because they believe in clean content on YouTube, clean gaming on YouTube. Now, yes, there's tons of great, amazing people out there making amazing gaming videos. I love Markiplier. I love watching his stuff, but that's a different kind of content for a different kind of crowd. We want to make sure to keep it clean here for most ages. As a person who's a Christian, I want to set a testimony and live by that testimony here on our live streams. So if you want to support that, then it would mean a lot if you support the channel. You can check that out by hitting that join button. Today, a little tech nut talk if you're interested. Today, I'm testing out this microphone. This is the Maono microphone. It's wireless. There's nothing plugged into it. It's awesome. The only thing I have plugged into it is my headphones, and the delay in OBS, next to nil. Okay, super excited. All right, I'm done wasting your time if you're not a tech nerd, but it is time to have a little bit of fun as we continue Supermarket Simulator. And if you enjoy this stuff, then please, by all means, come and hang out with me as we play a little bit more today. So let's go ahead and hit enter, finish up the previous day. Products not found 1. Looks like we did okay last time. It's been a little bit since I've played. So we're going to get in here and get things started. And, of course, we got to say hi to Stone Cold Steve Austin and his arthritic fingers. How you doing, sir? You're doing good. I can tell. I can feel the exuding spirit of happiness and joy in your life right now. Yes, okay. We're going to make sure that the boys have everything all stocked up before we open up shop today. How you doing? Can you at least turn on the light? It's right behind you. Turn on the light. What do I pay you for? Oh, it's not in your job description? Oh, wait till I update your job description. It will say some things. It will say some things, good sir. You're not even going to look at me? It's like a kid in a basketball game getting reamed by his coach. Okay, great. How you doing? Hello? Okay, he's obviously good because he's actually doing his job. I'm just saying. Look at this beautifully stocked room. We got tons of stuff here. The boys are working hard. The triplets, as I like to call them, there are 3 amazing stalkers, but for some reason they all seem alike. And stalkers in the good way, not stalkers in the bad way. I don't know their personal lives, though, so I can't guarantee that there might be some truth to that. I don't know. He doesn't, does he? I mean, they don't look like... Well, okay. Anyway, we got stuff to do. So we got a great budget right now, $2,284. So let's take a look at things right now. Let's check and see. Thankfully, I don't have to do a loan because I'm filthy rich. Not really. By the time we're done each day, usually I have a couple bucks left to my name. That's how this goes. But let's go ahead and start with some management as we go into our bills and get those paid off. There we go. And let's see, our next growth would be 60. 67. $6,700 to expand 4 meters by 4 meters. And then it just gets worse from there. Look at this. $16,500 for the exact same. This is called inflation. It's nasty. It's so nasty. Okay, so right now we have one cashier. I haven't hired any extras because we're trying to do as much as possible with not giving people jobs for livings. This is a corporate business, so self-checkout. We're going to make you pay to self-check yourself out. I check myself out all the time. I'm thinking I'm looking pretty good, so I don't know. Some people don't mind. I do have one customer helper, or did I get rid of him? I might have gotten rid of him. I think I'm the customer helper. Yeah, I think that's how that played out. I think I fired him because he didn't do anything. Okay, anyway, we can also upgrade the back. That's a little bit more affordable, and as you can see, I do think we have room for maybe one more tall rack here. And then if I'm really desperate, right here, is this it? One of these is a shorter rack than the rest of them, and I would be willing to throw it out and upgrade to another taller. I think that's it right there. So if I have to, I can go that route. So in any case, we're going to see what happens. Let's go ahead and take a look at our food. I'm just going to do what I usually do, and I'm just going to go ahead and buy everything that's like in the single digits. Like here's 8, so maybe we'll get like 2 of these. Here's another one. So we'll get 2 of those. So and honestly, even 12 is low. So let me start just grabbing one of each of these. 16's kind of low. 9's kind of low. We're going to get 2 of those. We'll get 2 of these. Yep, one of those. One of those. You see, 20 is okay. Well, we can live with 20. That needs more. We're 396 bucks in, so I got to be a little careful. Get 2 of those. One of those. 16, I could live with that. I'm going to live with that. 2024, okay, there we go. 16, oh, we need a couple of these bad boys. We'll get 4 of those. How are we doing? $600, not a problem at all. You welcome to the shop. Hey, and make sure you hop in chat room, say hello. I did realize, I'm so sorry that I had it locked for members only to be in the chat. You guys left some wonderful comments letting me know that you wanted to get in on it, but you couldn't because I had it on members only, and I was clueless. I'm so sorry. I fixed that tonight. You can get in here and be a part of the chat. And if we can get 5 super chats in here, you guys are going to decide what the next big thing is that we're going to save up for in this game. Should we expand our main part of the store? Should we expand the storage? Should we repaint the entire store? Should we do all the floors? What would you like to see? Well, super chats are going to get us there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit purchase, and we're going to start getting that stuff in here. I got $333 left. At least it's not $666. So let's go ahead and start helping the boys before we open up shop by running in here and just sticking stuff on random shelves. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I can't edit out the slow parts here, so I'm going to help the boys just to get things moving here, because live stream, I don't want it to get boring for you kids. I want you guys to have a good time. So we're going to get this going here because I'm going to help them out. And please don't look at the screen too long, because you will get sick. By the way, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I wish that I could just default the run mode, because I swear I get carpal tunnel from using my pinky on the shift key to run. Have you had that problem? Have you had that first world problem situation? It's a real problem. It's a real problem. It's a terrible thing. A terrible thing. Alrighty, let's go over here. And thank you so much for hanging out here in the live stream, or if you're watching later, deeply appreciate you hanging out here on the channel Legacy Studio. I am contemplating doing something that I really don't want to do, but it just makes the most sense. I have 7 different YouTube channels, a lot of different channels, a lot of different content. And one thing that I do is I name each channel so you know what you're looking for. You want to talk about tech? You go to Legacy Tech Studio. You want to know about music? You go to Legacy Music Studio. You want to know about podcasts? You go to the Legacy Cast. If you want to know about gaming, this channel should technically be called Legacy Gaming Studio, and it's not, because Legacy Studio is the name of my business. The whole thing, this whole network of channels started from this one channel. So I'm really struggling with just keeping it Legacy Studio. I am, and I've been thinking about this for a while and contemplating, do I change the name to Legacy Gaming Studio? Because this is becoming an all-gaming channel. Yes, this used to be music reviews and things like that, but you can find those now over at Legacy Music Studio. So I'm having to make some decisions. And they're not easy. Sometimes decisions are not easy in life, folks. Like losing weight. I'm down 27 pounds. Now, it didn't help that I had a 36-ounce steak yesterday. Not even kidding. It was super huge. It's what do you call it? One of those axe shanks, leg shanks. What do you call those? Tomahawks or whatever. Ginormous and oh so good and savory. Went to the Rib and Chop House. It was delightful. Absolutely delightful. If you're a meat eater, the Rib and Chop House, which sounds absolutely like a horror movie, is beautiful, delicious, attractive, and wonderful here in Great Falls, Montana. Or as I like to sometimes say, Montana. Because if you think about it, Montana is actually a Spanish word. There's other states as well that are kind of Spanish name words. All right. We're just waiting. Okay, this is good news. The twins, triplets. I'm sorry. One of them might not. I mean, hey, it's totally the Blue Man Group in reverse. In inverse. The Blue Man Group in inverse. I like this. They don't talk. They all work together. They're both standing the same way, and he's not. There's always one man out. It's the Blue Man Group Twinkies. The Trinity of Blue Men. The Trinity of Blue Men. Welcome, Trinity of Blue Men. Tony, Todd, and I was about to say Tiffany, but Trevor. Tony, Todd, Trevor. There we go. The triple T's. That sounds wrong. Anyway, okay, shop's open. We're ready to go. We got the lights on. Let me turn on the lights in here because we find out really quickly when night hits. And we are ready for business. Yes, yes. Now, I'm going to keep going through here since I still need to buy a few more things. Toilet paper goes fast. It really does. So I'm going to get quite a bit of toilet paper. And you know what? You should try a bidet. TMI, just to warn you guys. My wife and I actually got ourselves a bidet attachment for the toilet. Warm water. I like it. It does a great job. It really does. I know it sounds gross. But don't, what's the proper way of saying that? Don't stiff it until you try it. I mean, seriously. My booty likes me much more than it used to. And my pocketbook does too. All right. There we go. Now, oh, I was like, why do we have extra boxes out here? Because I literally just got them. I am a doofus. I do know this. Thank you. Appreciate the reminder of my own stupidity. Yes. I am human. I am but a human. Or an android. Know what I mean? Yeah. That could be it. I am an AI android playing video games. I am the new version of the e-gamer system. You know, something like that. I don't know. Okay, anyway, who wants some honey? It's finger-licking good, as he would say. The general thinks that honey is finger-licking good. It just sounds wrong. I don't know how that got into advertising. Because it's just awkward. I'll be right there. Please hang on just a minute. I am coming. I will be right with you. I use an accent to make my shop sound. Hey, who pooped on the floor? Okay. Viva, have to clean it up in moments. Did you poop on the floor? Just curious. I know you have lovely black dress on and you look like you belong with some kind of weird wig, but at the same time, I would not be surprised if you pooped on my floor. Just totally changed accents and personalities in an instant. I'm so sorry. By the way, how about this wireless microphone? This is insane. It's got little lights. You want a different color? I can do a different color. We can do purple. There you go. Red. There's different colors. It's so much fun. I can even mute myself. I'm sure you guys all want me to mute myself. And I can even do, like, AI. Here's rainbow mode. I'll leave it in rainbow mode for a minute. Hey, hey, hey. Who's pooping on the floor? That's a lot of pooping on the floor. On the floor. Daniel-san. Daniel-san, come and mop the floor. Name that movie. Name that movie. Name that amazing character. Never have we liked a grandfather more. A grandfather figure. The one, the only, Mr. Miyagi. One of my favorite people of that culture. The other one would be Hayao Miyazaki, who made incredible and makes incredible movies like Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, and oh so many others. If you're a fan of Howl's Moving Castle, get in the, well, if you're a fan of Hayao Miyazaki, get in the comments and tell me your favorite movie of his. And if not his, then what about the people who have worked with him and have done productions with him or around him, have learned from him? If you know of a good movie that I need to see, then put it in the comments. Because I like myself a good cinematic anime. And there's some beautiful ones out there from Hayao Miyazaki.
Beautiful, beautiful movies.
I have a collection of them, and they're all my precious. Okie dokie, here we go. How we doing, Blue Man Group? I need to get you guys instruments. Or PVC pipe things. That would be fun. But then they wouldn't do their work because they'd be too busy. Hey, who pooped on the floor? Who pooped on the floor? I do not like that. And who vomited on the floor? Oh my goodness. That looks a little bit like chimichanga sauce. Okay. We clean that up. Excuse me, sir. Your booties are looking a little booty-ish. Go and clean it up outside first. Hello, sir. Oh, your nose is looking red. Are you sick? Do you have the COVID? Do you have the vid? Well, you should be wearing a mask. Okay. Yeah, I will give you a mask. Where's... Yeah, let me staple this to your face. No, that's not you. I'm sorry. I did not mean to be mean to you, sir. I apologize. Are you related to my guy over there? I mean, you look so similar. Hey, now. Hey, now. Who's leaving messes? Who's leaving? You break it, you buy it. Okay. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. You drop some fries on the floor? Just curious. Just curious. I mean, I see you got spaghetti there. And eggs. That's right. Stone Cold Steve Austin doing his job and doing it well. Showing everyone who's boss, huh? Yeah, that's right. Stone Cold, he even picks up after the thieves and goes and puts it away himself. Look at this man. Look at this man. And his arthritic fingers as he goes and he puts stuff away. This man, he deals with the pain. He handles the pain like a champ. Look at him go. He might look a little pissed off, but what do you do? What do you do when you're Stone Cold Steve Austin with your arthritic fingers? Alright, thanks for coming by. You just go wait outside, sir. Yeah, I know it's hot. Just deal with it, because you the man. You the man. You're the gate. You're the gateway where we get the evil out and we keep the good people in. That way they keep buying stuff. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You Dark Shadow. White Shadow. Name that movie. Where's White Shadow come from? White Shadow. That one's going to be a harder one because I don't think that one was nearly as popular a movie. But if you can get that in the comments, there you go. Don't forget, Super Chat is your chance to help with choosing the next big thing that we buy in this game. You want to see us expand the internal store? You want to see us expand the external storage area? Should we save up for another shelf? Should we save up for another fridge? You pick. If you do a Super Chat, then I will have to take your advice, and that will be the next thing we shoot for. There are 5 chances tonight for people to make those decisions. All you gotta do, send in a Super Chat, and I will thank you very much. Tangu, tangu, tangu very much. How are you doing, lady? You doing good? What do we got? Oh, look at you. Yeah, you need that ice cream cone. Oh, that's a lot of ice cream cones. You might want to check the calories on that, ma'am. I've been really stuck on calories recently because of all the weight I've been losing. And so calories kind of freaked me out. You know, it's so much so that my wife... do I have one here? I don't. My wife bought me candy And I was so anxious about the calorie intake that I went and I got Ziploc baggies from upstairs. I separated the candy by servings, and I put them in individual bags and wrote down the calorie count on each one of those. Now, I might have had 3 of those bags today alone, but at least I tried. And failed miserably, but at least I tried. Oh, boy. You know what? Life isn't perfect. So I was 246 pounds. I'm 220 pounds. And I only eat chicken and salad. And look at this. Look at Stone Cold Steve Austin doing what he does so well. With little arthritic fingers. He knows how to beat people over with a baseball bat, man. I hope they don't sue you. Even though I love the way you walk, man. I love the way you walk. Why am I starting to sound a little bit like Bernie Sanders here? I like the way you walk, sir. I like the way you walk. You're going to get extra pay. You're going to get extra money, my friend, my pal, my buddy, my buddy. Look at you in that man bod kind of thing. Your wife must love you. Absolutely, moi. Yeah, you keep up the good job, man. I'm going to go and check and see if we need to clean these windows. Now, I would suggest a squeegee would be a good thing for this and not a sponge. But, you know, sometimes you want to feel a little bit like Cinderella, so we're going to go with the sponge. So there you go. And then I have my 3 evil sisters here. The Blue Man Group. The triplets, who never smile and never talk. They just haven't found their instruments yet. Okay. So it looks like we do have room on the shelves for more stuff, which is pretty sweet. Looks like we're walking away today with $4,438, which is quite nice. But yes, the shelves are looking a little threadbare here, so we got a little bit of work ahead of us, and probably, unfortunately, have a few missing items here on the shelves, which is very confusing because I swear I bought all this stuff. So we'll find out more about that tomorrow. Let's see what happened today. Look at this. 7 products not found. Products found expensive, 0. Harmed customers, 0. Even though I did totally have Stone Cold Steve Austin beat the snot out of 2 people. Totally proud of him. And we did pretty good. The Clean Dish dishwasher tablets and the Kaya shampoo have changed their prices. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. The most fun part of the game is going in here and changing the prices. Just wait, it gets more exciting. Just wait. Like this. Here we go. 1970. Oh, so satisfying. Until you have to go less. So we're going from $5.91 to $5.40. Oh, not as satisfying. Okay. All right, crunk lever. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of here, name that movie, and then I'm going to go and do some chopping. And while the boys are getting us loaded up, I'm going to go look for items that are next to nil, that we definitely need to get more on the shelves. Like this one, for instance, right here. Flour. We're going to get one of those. We'll get 2 of those. We're going to get one of those. Looking for zeroed items. Like, I mean, we might have them in the back, but we don't have them on the shelves. So gotta worry about that first, in my opinion. Like, we're gonna get 2 of those. Oh, we got one of those. I would rather skip that. Let's see. I do feel like I should buy one more of those just because the number looks that low. You guys seeing anything else here? You guys seeing anything else? I'm not seeing anything else. I'm just browsing. I'm doing some shopping. Doing some shopping for the shop today, you know, just trying to be on top of things, yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and buy these. Skadoosh. Now, next thing I need to do is just stock up on all the little individual stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing I did yesterday. And actually, I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay. So my theory here is that we're going to just get 1 of everything. Even the stuff possibly that I just bought, because I don't remember what I just bought. Because I'm that filthy. Oh, if I were a rich man. Yabba dooby 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 dum. Name that movie. Or, better yet, stage play, because it was an amazing stage play first that I never saw, so I can't really say it's amazing. But if it made a movie, it might have made a good stage play. If I were a rich man, buy that chicken ball. Okay, okay. So we're gonna go here now. We're gonna look for around here. Let's get some more of this and some more of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's a song, I think. It might be an old song. Might be, or you know what? It might be a commercial. How much do you want to bet that's a commercial from sometime in the ancient history of my past? That's probably what's going on. Yeah, about that. Any hoozles, I think we got enough here to get us going through today. Well, I still have $1,200 left. Let me check on any bills and just knock those out right now. Can't do anything on growth, can't do anything on hiring. So like I said, if you want to assist in the next steps of the business, then you need to do a super chat. You could even change the name of the business, keep it clean. But we can do a whole bunch of different stuff. Change the entrance, change the store name, all of it. 100% want you to join in on this, and you supporting the channel gets you that one opportunity. And tonight we are offering 5 opportunities to do so. Okie dokie. So, looking around the room and seeing what we got here as the boys are packing things up, I'm going to start doing what I've done before, because I have ADHD, and I know many of my viewers do as well, and I want you to stick around, so I'm going to help the boys race to get things on the shelves. I'm just going to get them in here and get them in our storage area. That way the boys can quickly get to them. Yes, they can grab them from the street too, but I don't like them sitting on the street. The goal is to get the guys to get stuff on the shelves as quickly as possible, so we can open up the store and start to make some money. Because I like money. Do you like money? I like money. So we're gonna go for money today. I think money is the thing I'm looking for. Lots and lots and lots of money. Money's a nice thing. Money. Coins, bills, checks, credit cards. Not food stamps. We'll skip the food stamps today. Got PayPal, Venmo, we'll take it. We will take your money and provide you with things for sustenance. For instance, just a whole box of sugar. Just give that to your child. It is the best thing for them, so healthy. Just give them that whole box of sugar. Just let them go to town on it. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. You know what you're really doing is you're just feeding your kids so much food that they become a flotation device when they hop in the pool by accident. But they're so big because you pumped them up with so much sugar that they'll just float and not die and choke on themselves. That sounds gross. We should rewind that and come up with a new joke. Because that wasn't even a good joke. That was a miserable... Didn't you realize that this is the channel of miserable jokes? All of these jokes are on the fly. None of them make sense. No, I did not go to school for acting class or any kind of humor classes. And this is the thing. I think that Markiplier, one of the big names of YouTube, took what do you call those classes? Improv classes. I'm almost certain he took improv classes, and I'd be willing to bet that he tied his friends that he live streams with. I think he ties them in as well. Like they all trained together, or they all purposed to get classes, and then because I swear, when you're in the room with them, yes, I've been in the room with Markiplier on my computer watching one of his videos. I can tell that they know how to bounce off of each other. They know the rule, you know, the yes and method of improv. Oh yeah, I've done some self-study. Problem is, I can't yes and to myself. I've tried. Because the thing about yes and is you don't know what the other person's going to do to you. And I'm sorry, I don't have multiple personalities like some people are gifted with, even though you think it's a terrible thing to have multiple personalities. At least you have some entertainment in your own head. Yeah, I guess I got that, because I have ADHD, so it's built in anyway, you know. But, yeah, about that. Let's not make this weird, shall we? I'm just saying. Okay. So, Stony, Stone Coldy Cold, you, how the fingers doing? They're looking rough, man. My grandmother had arthritis, dude. She'd point at me, and her finger was pointing, like, to the right. Pointing right at me, and like that arthritis stuff is rough, man. I get it. It's tough. I get it. Hang in there, Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw your soul. Did you have an out-of-body experience? Because I sure did. Okay, let's move on. So we have $980. We're almost fully stocked, almost ready to open up shop. I just really want to make sure that we don't have a scenario where people can't get stuff. So I'm just going to make a quick little waltz around here and just make sure that all the shelves are completely full. Well, not completely full, but most of the way full. Because the boys will keep doing this stuff, but I want to make sure that we have something on all the shelves. That way we don't have anyone saying that they can't find product, that we don't have certain products. And I think we're looking pretty good to go here. So let's go ahead and open up the door. Would you please turn on the light? Seriously? Turn on. How do you live at home? Do you turn on your lights at home? Are you that much of a minimalist that you don't even turn on the lights at home? What do you think about during the day? I am so tempted to fire your butt. I just... You give me anxiety, a little bit of fiery frustration. It's right behind you. I even got you a jack for your cell phone so you can keep it charged to talk to your friends. And you can't reach over and touch the little button right next to it? Nothing? Really? Make me stop. You can't. This is my store, and I tell you what to do. And the one thing I would love for you to do is turn on the light. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. We were just having a little conversation. You get how it is trying to tell your kids to turn on the light today. Yes, see? I know you agree with me. I totally get... Oh, excuse me, sir, but thank you for agreeing with me. You make my spirit feel so much better. And thank you for giving us money. Thank you. Give him a silver coin. Give him a silver dollar. Whatever. Okay. I am so sorry, ma'am. I know I am standing on the machine. This is the way that we assist from up above. Okay. That wasn't awkward. You doing okay, ma'am? You doing good? Okay. Great. Good. Hi. How you doing? Nice tie. Okay. That was embarrassing. Why do I feel so weird? Hey! Oh, messed up the floor. Who messed up the floor? Someone made a mess on the floor. Hey, who pooped on the floor? Excuse me, if you're from a farm, please clean off your boots before you walk in my store. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Okie dokie. So, yeah, this is such a fun game where you clean up after everybody and stock shelves and do all the things that you wouldn't ever want to do in real life. Haha, it's lovely having your own business, getting to do all the dirty work as long as the clean stuff, as well as turn on the light. Light. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow, they really did do an update. You realize that that light switch didn't actually switch in previous updates? I'm not even kidding. That is a lovely update. I know it's stupid, but that is a good update. Does this one work too? See, wait. Oh, they did it there too. Didn't used to do that, I swear. I was like, couldn't you just update this to do this? And they did. Oh, I'm so proud of them. The developers are doing such a good job. I'm so proud of them. This game is getting better, by the way. It is actually getting better. I do like this game a lot. If you haven't played it, it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. It's a really fun... I'm coming! Hang on. Hang on. We do this the right way. I hop on top and work on it from above. Yes, hello. Hello. Everyone, special discount for everyone in the store. You buy one, you get one for the price of two. Special deal just for you. Okay. Who's making a mess of the store? Give me that. Give me that. You give us money, we'll actually give you what you're buying. Get that in other stores. It's really a great thing, I promise. It's the new deal, right? Yeah? What life did you have previously that makes you look like you just got out of a rice cooker? Okay. I feel so bad for that man. Alright. Well, hey, if you are watching, you are very bored. I am so sorry. Hey, who put on the floor? I appreciate that you're here. Hey, seriously, clean up the mess. Thank you. It'd fall off your head. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be rude, but I would like you to get out of my store because you made a mess of my store. Just go. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I just want you to go ahead and not come back until you clean your shoes. No, you're fine. I mean, the guy that just ghosted through you. This game's great. I'm actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I like that you can walk through people in this game, because if I'm racing around, having to dodge everyone would just be merciless. But being able to walk through everyone and experience their soul. Hang on. There we go. Gotta do it from above. You put the key in the back of the machine back here, to fix all the problems that you are causing me. These are the cheap machines. The expensive ones put the key in the front. Yeah, about that. Okay, here we go, taking a look around here. If you have not gotten subscribed to this little YouTube channel, we'd greatly appreciate it if you do. You'll hear tons of accents, terrible jokes, lots of stuff that might seem slightly inconsiderate, while still trying to be a good little Christian boy. It's not easy. It's not easy. So many things I want to say that I can't say. But we do a best job to keep it clean here. That is what Legacy Studio Network is all about. 7 different YouTube channels, all with tons and tons of content, but all that content clean for most ears, eyes, and then some. So if you'd like to get subscribed, please do. Don't forget, you have the chance to help me upgrade this store. Should I repaint the walls? Should I buy new furnishings? Should I expand? Should I save up $61,000 to do the next? That's right, Stone Cold. You got it. And what we do, though, folks, is you go into the Super Chat. And you leave a Super Chat. You support the channel. And you get to choose what I do next on here. That's right. It's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. It's such a big deal. No one's seen such a big deal. No one's offered such a wonderful opportunity like this. Nothing like it ever before. It's huge. It's huge. And we'd like you to get involved. Thank you so very much for stopping by and watching, though. This is an incredibly boring game to stream, but I love playing it, so this is one of those situations. Who needs help? Okie dokie. Hang on. We got to do it the right way. Here we go. There you are. Keys in the back. You know how they have the little ID card that you got to put in, like when someone's checking out with alcohol or something, and usually you just scan your card up here somewhere. I got to do it from the back, right here, and it's just easiest if you just hop on top of it and tell everyone, special deal today, buy one item and get to take it home with you. It's lovely. It's a special deal just for you. Okay. Don't forget to ask about our silver dollar deal. We'll give you a 50-cent silver dollar piece in exchange for 2 quarters. No other store doing it. We're very special. The bank hates us because they have to ship in quarters just for us. It's weird, but we do just fine. Yeah, we do. If you're loving this content, there's something wrong with you, but if you'd hit that like button, I'll appreciate every little bit of what's wrong about you. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, people. All right, we're going to shop up the clothes here pretty soon. Hello, my name is Dyslexic. And I try to make a living doing videos. There is something wrong with me. Lights. See what happens when the lights are off? People get annoyed. Okay?
Learn to turn on the lights. Learn to turn on the lights.
And then turn them off after you leave. Seriously, for your reason, a barn. You're kind of like a chicken. You know how a chicken doesn't move their head, but the whole rest of their body moves? That's how you move. Your head just stays in one place and your body does everything else. You got a built-in gyro in your head. It's weird. It is so weird. Hang on, we're working on this. There we go. Let me scan it from the back. Don't mind my butt in your face. Yes. Here you go, and you got your Narvalo. Doesn't that sound like something that Voldemort would say? Narvalo! Sounds like whatever. I know, it's a bad joke. Who said I was gonna have good jokes in this live stream? I'm messed up and I know it. My life is in wrecks and I'm just falling apart day by day. But at least I'm somewhat. Hang on when I drown my sorrows in this non-sponsored drink of choice because I can't even get a freaking sponsor. Oh, the shame of it all. I've been on YouTube for 15 years and I can't even get a sponsor to sponsor me a drink of any kind whatsoever. It's miserable, and I dropped the cap somewhere. Where'd the cap go? Great. So now my non-sponsored drink of choice is going to become my non-sponsored, non-spicy. Well, what is it called? It's called not having fizz, defizzled. It's gone flat. Like many other things in my life. Okay, whatever. I have no idea where that cap went, so I'm just gonna pull an empty bottle that was sitting on the floor that missed the garbage can. This isn't filthy at all. And apply, and it just fell on the floor again, but that's where it was before, so what's new? And I'm just gonna put that cap on this one. That's hygienic, isn't it? This is how I stay healthy. I punish my body and abuse myself with poisons so that, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and close up shop, shall we? Stone Cold Steve Austin, buddy, pal, friend, you can go on home and soak those fingers in some warm water. Let's see if you can get that little bit of arthritis down in those hands. Because, boy, they ugly, man. You reminded me of my grandmother's hands. That was not the most attractive thing I would see. My grandmother would get mad at me, and she would point at me. And her finger literally was arthritically bent, pointing that way. So when she would, I'm like, hey, what you looking at, Grandma? I got in trouble a lot as a kid. Can you tell? Okay. We're going to move on with the day because I'm bored out of my brains. Here we go. 61 satisfied customers. Products not found 6. I don't know why this is. We stocked them their shelves. There is no excuse for this. I'm thoroughly confused by that. So confused. Okay. Let's get started. Stony, how the hands doing today, brother? Are they good? They don't look any better, and neither do you. Have you ever smiled a day in your life? The wrinkles on your face say that you are permanently stuck as an egg. Are those glasses embedded in your head? Oh. Hello? Are you... I don't have a radio to talk to you. So my question is the earpiece. What are you actually listening to? Because it's not me. And that sounds like one of those, like, it looks like a little radio where you would be talking with someone. You know you're not allowed to be listening to music while on the job. Or, I'm going to leave you alone. I feel the death stare. My soul just turned to ice for a half a second, and I don't know why. Okay. Let's buy some stuff. Let's make a difference in the world by making people buy things from my store. The mini Wally world. With people who look like they're just dead inside. I mean, what do you do? I go home and my kids tell me that they see a spirit of a Stone Cold Steve Austin behind me, and I don't know why. Just spooky. So spooky. I don't see dead people, I see arthritic people. Okie dokie. Let's grab one of these and one of these. And if I'm funny and you enjoy it, well then give me a little bit of credit, because I'm a narcissist and I like to hear about it. So tell me how much you're enjoying the wonderful humor that I'm bringing to the table today, all free of charge, unless you want to do the super chat and make the next decision on what we do in the game. Like, man, you're like such a business, like shindling business, aren't you? Yes, I am. I'm an entrepreneur, and I like money, and I like your money, and I would like your money in my pocket. I'll even let you put it in there yourself. It's totally up to you. Just do a super chat and tell me what we need to do next to our store, and we'll make changes based on your suggestion. Thank you so very much for playing along today. I know. I'm such a shill. Isn't that what they call it? Don't they call it a shill? It's a shill, right? It's totally a shill. Alright. None of you guys have liked my content. I just pulled up the screen here and I popped it up. I'm like, I see we got 3 people watching and no likes. Really? Really? Don't you see the heart melting in front of you right now? Those little doggy eyes and puppy dog eyes. Not even a like. You hurt me to my core. You just want to see me in pain, don't you? I'm a millennial with no love. And it's all your fault. Fine, be that way. My mom watches these. She's not very proud of me, can you tell? Where do I come up with this stuff? It's bad, and I know it. And the thing is, if my wife walked in right now, I only do this while she's asleep upstairs, and she does not watch any of my content. And you can tell why. Because she would divorce me immediately. Oh, dear. Alrighty. We've been married 11 years. She's never watched a bit of my content. She did when we were dating. Don't know what happened. She saw the real me. And it all fell apart. And I have shown her like jokes and things that I've come up with and ideas that I've come up with, and and I look at her and I'm like, it is good, isn't it? And she's like, and then you see her walk away and throw up in a toilet. I don't know why. I think I need to take her to the doctor. There's something seriously wrong going on there. I'll think about it. All right, what do we got? We got good money going on here. I'm trying not to buy as much. I'm trying to kind of like conserve some money. I like having money. I would like to get more money. So I'm going to buy all this stuff. Sorry, it's burp night. It's burpy night. Yeah, just a little bit. And that was a quiet one. You haven't heard the loud ones. Whoa. Hello. It is the Tower of Babel, I see. Oh, dear. Do not run over my boat. Really? Do you not care at all? That's... Twinkies need to get the box out of the road. I got other stuff I'm doing. Fine. I'll get the box out of the road. Not like it was my fault. This is my shop, though. I don't deserve any judgment. I don't deserve any judgment from you. I'm not overreacting. You're overreacting. Narvalo! It's like a Voldemort. You know, like... Change the color. Yeah, that's what I should do. Based on my mood, I should change the color of the microphone. Would be kind of messed up. But not a miserable idea. Alrighty. Well, if you got here based on the algorithm, I'm so thankful that the algorithm is listening to me for once. Algorithm, you suck. Been doing this 15 years and you still don't want to send anyone my way? Really? 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 This beautiful content where I hang out with the Blue Man group. Twins who don't speak and haven't quite found their instruments yet. So they use PVC pipes instead. How is that not amazing content? Worthy of a Grammy. Wait a minute. Grammy's music, isn't it? So it wouldn't be Grammy, it would be an Oscar. That's it. There we go. Just get out of my way, boys. And the thing is, I could pay the boys to work faster, but, I'm a miser, and I like keeping my money in my pockets. I like money. I like big money, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny when a cash bag walks in with an itty-bitty zipper and a round silver dollar. Can't find anything to rhyme with that? Yeah, that's not going well. Okay. Yeah. And if you... My brain only thought of dirty things. I don't know about you guys, but my brain only thought of dirty jokes to all that stuff. And I'm like, no, it's not working. It's not working. It's falling apart. It's not working. I wonder how much the boys hate me right now. Because, like, I am literally going in here and, like, ripping down all their tags and just putting random things on shelves. Like, this is supposed to have... Well, there's nothing there. So maybe they should take down the tags. Maybe I programmed them to take down the tags. Because they are... Oh, you just got money from... Alright, fine, you too. Don't tell your brother. No, there's not a blue thing. Okay, fine, I feel guilty. You take one too. It was by accident, though. You got that? That is your Christmas bonus. $3 each. Okay? That is your Christmas bonus. That is it. No more. I'm a good boss because I teach you how to work hard for nothing. And I take care of your failures. Like, all these boxes just laying across the ground. This is not professional. Not professional at all. No. And I carry... Excuse me. Birthday. I carry all the heavy boxes. What are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm gonna get the salt and pepper shakers.
Well, I carry the water. You know how heavy liquid is? Liquid is heavy.
Oh, I'm gonna get this thing, and I'm gonna let the boss get the chicken. The big heavy chickens. Well, I get the tissue paper. I have a bad back. I have a bad back.
Oh, did we got it all? No, not quite. Okay. Okie dokie. I will get the last one. I got the last box. That means I get to go home early, and you guys get to stay here and do all the work. Okay, are the boys satisfied? Yep, they're here. So there's not going to be any reason that we do not have items missing, correct? Correct? Stony? Tony, Trevor, and... What was your name again? Tom? I forget what I named them. Forget what I named them. That's how it goes. Alright, would you please, for Pete's sake, just reach behind yourself and turn on the one light, the one task I give you to do. I make you stand there the entire day. Look, I'll even give you a tip if you just turn on the light. I will fire you one day. When I am ready to go to hell, I will fire you one day. It will happen. It will happen. Stone Cold, I need a favor, buddy. I need you to take that little earpiece of yours. I need you to shove it down a certain someone's throat. Get me? That guy. I didn't give him a tip. I don't even give you a tip. And you do your job. And you beat people. And you do a good job. What? Back off? Okay. I'm just saying. I am asking you for one favor. Oh, you're a ghost. That makes so much more sense now. Alright, what do you need, sir? Oh, who made a mess on my floor? Okay, fine. I'll clean up everyone else's mess. You're walking into my property. Treating it with disrespect, yeah? What's up with this? Who's dropping stuff on the floor? Oh, it smells like bacon. What is it? Apple juice? Something wrong with that. Something very wrong with that. Little life update, my friends, for those who are curious. All of you, right? Sure. I just got done with a pretty big job. We got a phone call out of New York to do some videography here at some basketball games. Very, very cool background story, and I can't share too much because it's not my project to share with you per se, but I spent 2 days filming basketball games with my Sony a6400 with a manual lens. And it was so much fun. It was actually a lot of fun, but if you've ever shot a sports game, sports action with a manual lens, It's great. I am so sore. Every muscle and bone in my body is made out of Swiss cheese and noodles, okay? I am hanging on by a leaf right now, by a thread, by a minute little... Can you get out of my way so I can clean up this mess? Thank you. Deserved Stone Cold Steve Austin as arthritic fingers are at it again. Attaboy, Stoney. Thanks for putting things away. I appreciate it. All right. So, yes, that is what I've been doing for the last couple days. Did another video project for one of my favorite clients, Periscape's the Square Museum of Art. Got to get that. Hey! Who's vomiting on my floor? You see, a sponge. Doesn't a sponge make sense to clean this stuff up? Doesn't a sponge make sense? But no, we use that on the window. That's technically a squeegee.
Have you ever seen what a squeegee looks like? It doesn't look like that. We sell them in aisle 4.
Oh, need some help, sir? Okay, no problem. I will help you. Superman to the rescue. Thank you, random citizens, for joining us today. As it feels like the FBI is here to find out what I've been doing wrong with our money. And apparently they like a lot of sushi and pizza. Okay, great. You realize how expensive these are? Look at the price tag on these things. Oh, okay, well, I actually spend a lot more than that on buying, like, the kits of, like, $130 for, like, a kit of a couple of those. So, I don't know why I'm complaining. I'm making money. I'm making the money. It's very nice, yes. It's a very nice...
We will ask the questions here. What are you buying? Who decided to poop on my floor?
I'm going into like 20 different accents. I can't stick with one accent. It's very shameful. I'm doing the German accent, yeah. And is that German? I don't think when they go, yeah, that's not German. I think that's like Swedish or something. And then I went into Mexican there with the little roll of the R. It's kind of weird. Alright, looks like everyone's doing just fine. I'm gonna stand back and just watch as people disappear through me. I'm just gonna stand over here where people aren't going to touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't touch me. Just trying to figure out how well I can stare. Hey, who's making a mess? Did you do this? Take this garbage home with you. Throw it away in your own garbage can. Ariel's ugly sister. Okay, whatever. Be right with you, sir. I walked right through him, too. Thank you, Stoney. What do you need help with, sir? Superman is here to save your day. Yes, I know I have a weird accent. That's because I usually play Clark Kent everywhere else. Why does Clark have two names? Clark and Kent are like two first names. Couldn't you come up with a better last name? Clark Kensington. Charles Cleansington. The man cleaning and cleansing. That sounds like Mr. Clean. Does anyone know what Mr. Clean's real name is? Does anyone know who Mr. Clean is anymore? When I was a kid, I knew who Mr. Clean was.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Nobody? Really? They had good commercials back then. Now the stuff that's on TV is nonsense. Hey, what is this mess on the floor? I will do a different accent every time someone leaves something messy on my floor. On the flizzle. Hey, make sure you hit that like button for me, pretty please, because I'm a desperate little individual who needs validation. And then while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, that's also a nice thing to do. Now, subscribing is not the way to get this done. You gotta hit that bell icon too. That is where the difference is truly made. By hitting that bell icon, you get you get notifications on when I release stupid content just like this. It's so exciting. And I love that you're a part of it, so thank you so much for putting up with me, because I'm so needy. Hey, honesty is the best policy, right? So, I'm a narcissist named Tim. Nice to meet you. I stare at myself in the mirror and I flex. Oh. I look at my tattoo all day long. I'm bored. Are you guys bored? I'm bored. I'm actually a little bored. So, yeah, I want everyone to get out of my store so we can move on with the next day here. That would be the nice thing to do and the polite thing to do. I would appreciate that very much, yeah? So, boys are doing pretty good on keeping this place stocked up. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like we've done some good progress today, and I've basically done nothing. Except keep a store running for what, 4 days, 5 days so far in this game? This is going there. This is going very well. Yeah, this is nice. This is what I wanted to become when I grew up. I wanted to own a... That's a bad view. Let's just look this way, shall we? No, wait. I'm sorry. I gotta avert my eyes. And, I'm never getting on the register ever again out of respect for the female population. Now, if my wife was standing there, that's a different thing. But, yeah. That was not planned. Nor purposeful. I had not thought that through. That joke is gone. We're just gonna sweep that under the carpet. That never happened, and yeah, clean content for most ages, right? So
I'm sorry.
I sometimes don't think these things through. Okay, that's just my point. I don't think these things through, and I've been trying to be a YouTuber for 15 years. I still haven't figured it out. I get it. I'm doing something wrong. I know no one can figure me out. My wife has not been able to figure me out. My ex-girlfriends definitely figured me out because they aren't around anymore. My mother and my father, I don't know if they figured me out. Some of us would hope they didn't figure me out. I'm probably an alien. I'm probably an alien. That's probably what's really going on. I'm probably an alien. That just makes the most sense. Well, in any case, thank you so very much for watching, my friends. I hope you're enjoying, and I hope that you hit that subscribe button and that like button and all the buttons that push all my buttons. I appreciate that. Just push all my buttons. Go ahead. Push all my buttons. I'm all right with that. The buttons are meant to be pushed. And if you hit the dislike button, I want you to really push that button. You know what? Just hit it twice. That is the best way to hit the dislike button. It's much more satisfying if you hit the dislike button twice. It's the truth. You can give it a shot. Absolutely. Hey, there are keyboard warriors out there who truly understand what it's like to hit the dislike button. So hitting it twice is the way to really go crazy. I mean, like, you just feel so empowered. It's like you just robbed a store and you got away with it. That's what hitting the dislike button twice feels like. You never had that feeling before? You can do it. If you want to get that one extra touch of excitement and really feel that, oh, that felt good, and you know, then hit the like button after that. I'm giving you some sage advice. I'm going on 38 years old, and I have some wisdom to offer. I do. And life is not complete without hitting the like button or the dislike button twice, and then the like button, which can feel even better. And then you can tell me in the comments that you did that. And you can tell me how much you liked it, because I bet you loved it. I bet you were so into it. I'm just offering some free advice here. I mean, come on. All right. It's the next day. The cheesy peas. That sounds wrong. It's kind of messed up. So I'm going to go and change the price. So I'm going to go to the pricing tab and do the most exciting thing in the video game, and that's change the pricing to $8.36. Thank you very much. And also $8.27. Thank you very much. And we're moving on, people. We're moving on. So I'm going to do things a little differently this time. I'm just going to walk around and see how our shelves are looking. I'm so sorry about that. It's burp night, okay? We don't do burp night on every live stream, but we do it on some, and when we do it right. So, that made someone disappear very... Can you smell it? That's so bad. What's it smell like? Put in the comments what it smells like and make it good. Keep it clean, but make it rank. Make it rank. Let's tell the world what Tim Lee's breath smells like. Make it blow me out of the water. Bring it on. I'm watching the comments like a hawk. I want to see the response you come up with. And it better be good. It better be real good. Honestly, I feel like the shelves are pretty full. I mean, yeah, we could use some extra toilet paper, but I mean, everything seems pretty well stocked. I'm thinking I might just open up the store, and then I'll just buy some things and keep the boys moving, because, I mean, there's enough stuff on the shelves. We're going to do that. We're just going to open up the shop. So it opens up the shop, and I'm going to see what the cheap stuff is and buy some more. So we're going to get one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. You ever want to feel the money just seeping out of your pockets? This is when it happens. As you're going down the list and just buying everything. Buy oodles and gallons. There we go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Thank you so much for everyone who's hanging out. I'm seeing this room kind of grow. I'm seeing some more people pop in here, which I absolutely do not deserve it. This content is not worthy of your attention in the slightest. I'm just on here to have fun and spend time with like-minded people who, for some reason, find me somewhat funny and attractive and gloriously muscular and, you know... So the fact that there's people actually watching right now, it says we have 5 viewers in here, actually 6 viewers in here. Now, yes, I do have 6 windows open watching my own feed over here on this side, but I choose to assume that means that there are 6 people in the room. So I'm celebrating myself. Stone Cold Steve Austin understands with his arthritic fingers. Thing is, it's so stupid, you're just wondering what stupid thing Tim's gonna do next. And I understand. I know exactly how you feel. Hey! Who's making a mess on the floor? I like using this voice when I do it. Who's making a mess on the floor? Who's making a mess? Are you making a mess? Your boots don't look like you have messes. If you were to leave marks, it would just be one little tick. Don't you be putting holes in my little linoleum. Okie dokie. So I'm just gonna stock the shelves again while everyone leaves my live stream because this is stupid. You walked in here and you're probably so desperate to escape this right now that you're trying to smack the exit button, the X, but I've hacked your computer right now and you're unable to escape. I'm watching you. And I know what you're trying to do right now.
I know you're trying to get away.
Hang on, wait a minute. No, wait. I gotta set the mood. Hang on. Wait a minute. There we go.
I know you're trying to get away.
Ouch!
Red means bad. I'm a mean man. I know what you're trying to do. You think you can...
Nope, we're not doing that anymore. Oh my gosh. And this is why no one hits the like button, because I can't keep a joke going to save my life. Alright, turn it back. My favorite color with this thing is teal. So let's go to the teal. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. There we go. Teal. I mean, like, I got blue light in the back wall back here, and then my mouse pad is teal, and, you know, you really care about that, don't you? I mean, like, that's just... You're here for that kind of content.
What color did Tim make his room today? Oh, it's teal. I'm so sticking around. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm so thrilled. I feel my spirit so full right now. Because Tim went teal. Oh my gosh. I can't go another day without knowing what color Tim made his microphone today. It's all about the teals. I'm just all about the teals. It's a bright, shiny color. It's like looking into the sky, looking at the bird that's about to poop on my car. It gives me all kinds of good feels. It's like teal. Oh my gosh, teal.
Teal did used to be my favorite color, along with the rest of the color spectrum. I never could. I'm ADHD. I couldn't make up my mind. Oh, get up! We're not doing that anymore. I hit the wrong button. Oh, crud! I did it again. Oops! I did it again. I moved the register. I made a mess today. It's not like I own this business and trying to make things easier.
Ouch!
That's right. Show her who's boss. Hit her with the big baseball bat. Yeah, that's it. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Use the big baseball bat.
I think my meds might be wearing off just slightly, which means it's just going to get more fun. And I need to go to bed. Oh, my land. So, yes, the past couple days, like I said, I've been doing a rather big video shoot. That was a lot of fun. One-man video shoot was just me. I was hired because the production company out of New York wasn't going to be able to make it out for the basketball games that they needed filmed for the documentary that they were doing. So they looked for whoever they could find. And there's a very, very minimal selection of video creators in Montana and in Great Falls, where I live. So they kind of had to just hire whatever popper they could get their hands on.
And I happened to be the young lad who they chose, and it was lovely.
But it also meant that I was, oh, the lights are still off, aren't they? Because one person would not turn on the lights! And I can't do it with my hands full. So, where was I? I was in my brain being narcissistic and sharing information that everyone desperately wanted to know. Let me turn on the light first, lady, because I can't see what I'm doing because he should be like my son that I despise or something. Who is leaving poop on the floor? Seriously, what? You're dressed in such a beautiful suit, sir. How did that come out of you? Is your ink falling off of your butt? You know, the temporary tattoos don't stay as long as the permanent ones do. Just advice. Because I have to clean up your ink off the floor. Because I would prefer to assume that that is ink and not the other things that are coming to mind. So many people raised them. Oh my gosh, look at these windows. It looks like a dog has been running its nose along. I have a Great Dane, okay? And so none of the windows in my house are clean. None of them. The Great Dane basically sticks its nose against it and has its tongue out and just goes... and then just barks horrendously at whoever walks by my house. Sputum spewing from her nose and jowls flinging across the house. It's great. I love having a Great Dane who farts consistently. Her name is Zoe. She's my life's blood. She's amazing. She's actually my wife's dog. She's mine too, because she likes me more than she likes my wife. So there is that. But I won't say that in front of my wife. She's asleep, so I'm safe. Daddy knows how to give face massages on dogs. That's all I'm saying. I know how to get the knuckles in the ears and like rub in there just the right way to get all that earwax and goop all over your hand. But the that you get from her while you're doing that, as you're giving her those swirlies, oh, she's just dying inside with joy and happiness and glee from the experience of Daddy cleaning out her ears from whatever has crawled up there with his knuckle. That was a little TMI, wasn't it? Yeah, she didn't like it either. Stony, you got all that stuff? Thank you, sir. I know the hands are a little arthritic, but those muscles, man. You're looking good, brother. Looking good. This is great. Look at this. We're at $80,000. Boy, that would be a dream thing, wouldn't it? So we're definitely going to have to do some shopping here in a little bit. I hope that we had enough of everything, though. Because I upgraded everything so that we would have 2 shelves of everything. Because I really don't want to obviously have anything run out. So maybe we might have to go to 3 now. I don't know. Anyway, I still feel like I haven't fully finished my story. Oh, no, I haven't. So when it comes to what I've been doing with the video shoots and stuff, the ball games that I was filming were in the evening, but we had to do a lot of logistical work. For the nerds out there, I'll share some of the details. For the non-nerds, here's the part that you need to hear, and then you can mute me for the next 3 minutes if you would like. Long story short, I didn't get to bed until like 4 o'clock in the morning for the last 3 nights, give or take, with all the processing and stuff that I'm doing, because I got to ship all this footage on a hard drive to my clients in New York here in a few days. And so there's a lot to prep and a lot to do to get it going. Now, for the nerds out there who want to hear the extra details, I was shooting 2 cameras, one on a monopod, one on a gimbal. I was running 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 different forms of audio around this arena. And so, everyone's gone? Cool. And so then you have to take all that footage, you have to come back, and you have to sync it all up together to make sure that it all works. Problem is, my camera's batteries continually died every half hour, 45 minutes or so, because batteries in the Sony a6400s kind of stink. And so that spoiled things a little bit, where it just makes it harder to sync everything. So I had a microphone set up to film the whole arena. We call that wild audio. I had a microphone in my chest pocket. I wear a vest full of extra batteries and accessories that I need while I'm working. And so I had a recorder in my chest that was plugged into a wireless transmitter, kind of like this. And I was taking audio from 2 people, left and right channel, who were the coach and 1 key player that they had. And then also had 2 different announcers who were play-by-play announcers. They were, people making the game interesting. So I'm like, well, I should get audio from them. So I had 2 extra recorders with lavaliers hooked to them to record them, and those have to be synced with all the other audio that I'm talking about, and then the video. But then the video keeps cutting out every few minutes, so then I gotta link all that stuff up, and it's not easy to do, and things weren't lining up properly, and so it's just been a couple days of it's been a nightmare. But the money was good, so what can I say? God is good. And that is a fact. That is an absolute fact. The most important part about this whole thing is that a random person that I met recently got in contact with me, and he let me know that he had a contact out of New York who was looking for a video guy, and it was just a job out of left field that you never would expect that a little Joe like me would get. And these guys, they use big, expensive $6,000 cameras, big, expensive $3,000, $5,000 lenses, and they're hiring a little guy with a $1,000 camera. And I used a vintage lens to shoot the whole thing. I think I paid like $25 for that lens on eBay, and it was the closest thing that was to what they owned. So that's why I had to shoot in manual the entire time, because it's literally a vintage lens. It's a lens from the 1970s, meant to be on a little, meant to be on a camera that has film in it. Not even a video camera, a picture camera. And so, but I mean, all the footage turned out pretty reasonably, as far as I can tell. Well, we'll see what happens when someone who actually works with video much deeper than I do gets his hands on it and actually sees it and begins processing it. Because Because, yeah, it's definitely different than anything I've ever done. I'm used to people not knowing the equipment that I use and just being thankful for whatever I capture with whatever equipment I have. This guy, he knew what he wanted. He knew what lens he wanted. He knew what aperture he wanted. He knew all the details that he wanted. He knew the tech behind what needed to happen, which was refreshing in itself, but also made my anxiety spin through the roof like a rocket. Great client though, super awesome guy, and I look forward to hearing what he gets when he gets the footage and what he thinks and whatnot. So it's been a very cool couple of days. Very cool couple of days. So good, so reasonable, and so unexpected that my wife was like, you know what, you need a reward, and she took me out to lunch, and yeah, it was a lovely day, a lovely time, lovely past couple days. Pretty sick. All right, anyway, I'm sharing too much and I'm sorry. Are we supposed to be done? Okay, it's the next day, and we are... Oh my gosh! Oh, I don't want to do that. That's gonna take forever. Oh, what rhino ran into these boxes? Oh... Are you serious right now? I mean, like, it's... What? Could UPS at least bring it inside the storage room? I'm getting lazier and lazier by the day. And for the record, I used to work at UPS, so I have the right to make bad jokes. I do. I've loaded 4 trucks at one given time in negative 12 degrees with a high fever. I have done it, and it is not fun. I'm just saying. We've all been there. We know the feeling. Thank you for everyone who's hanging out. If you have enjoyed my stories and my stupidity, hitting that like button would mean a lot, frankly. Because I second guess myself every single day. Every day. Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be great. That would be just so nice if you would hit that like button. And show some love for the idiot. For the guy who won't turn on a light bulb that's right behind him. I'm gonna shank a man. That's the word I was looking for. I was thinking, like, what do they make in prisons? What are the knives that they make in prisons? Shanks? I'm gonna shank a guy. Is there another name for that? I'm gonna make a prison shank and show a guy how to turn on the light. I'll cut your fingers off one by one, so that you'll never be able to turn on the light bulb again without using your nose. That got dark really fast, didn't it? Clean content for most ages. Yay! This is going so well. I hate all these boxes. So, my wife and I recently were invited to join Amazon Vine. And what that is it's a group of people who review products on Amazon. And it's a lot of fun because you get free products. Sometimes they're pretty useful. That was amazing. I did that through his legs. And you get to review free product, and your review is marked that you are a Vine reviewer. And you get a certain amount of products every single day. And so you go on Vine every day, and you find random products and a whole bunch of garbage. There's a bunch of nonsense on there. So you got to kind of shuffle through all the garbage to find the little pieces of jewels. That thing, for the record. And so the problem, though, with all good things comes bad things. The problem is the amount of boxes that my wife and I are getting every single day. I've always dreamed about being a YouTuber that would have to get like a mailbox at a post office because people wanted to ship me stuff to say thanks or whatever. That's never happened, and boy, I'm not surprised because my content sucks and I know it. But this Vine thing is the closest experience to it, and I found the flaw, and it's a big flaw. The amount of boxes and garbage and wrapping and tissue and just every kind of packaging material known to man piles up in my dining room to about the size of the Tower of Babel. And then it's my job to rip it all down and throw it away about every other day. And the problem is, if you do a good job being a Vine reviewer, you basically you're allowed 3 items every single day to have delivered that you're going to review. And if you do it enough and you show them that you are a good reviewer, then you get upgraded to 8 items a day. Now it's all taxed. That's the main problem with this. Hello. Hi. My wife and I are going to get taxed out the nose for all this free stuff we're doing, which is going to stink. But at the point in time that we're getting 8 items a day, and I know that we're already causing trouble at the post office. And you want to know why I know that? Because usually our mailman comes up, our USPS mailman comes up, and his little truck pulls up and he gives us our mail. And then at the end of him going and doing his rounds, he goes back to his truck and he brings us our packages. And usually it's just a couple or whatever. They now have a dedicated truck, a very, very large dedicated delivery truck meant to carry boxes that comes to our house first and delivers our boxes. And then the little mail guy comes in and he delivers our mail. It's gotten that bad. We have, like, the tank, the Thomas the Tank engine of delivery trucks that comes by our house now versus just the little mailman. That's how bad we've done. And I like it. It's fun. And I know everyone would like the chance to experience that. If you want the chance to experience that, here's my advice. Buy a lot of stuff from Amazon and review every dang thing that you get in. And at a certain point in time, as you've been on Amazon, you've been doing this for a long time, you might have to be a Prime member, I'm not sure. They will send you a notice as you're reviewing something, says we'd like you to join our Vine program. Do it, because it's kind of cool. And you will become a hoarder. It's happening. Yeah, that's literally what's happening in my life. Not intentional, but yeah. Now, here's the problem. I was so excited about being asked to become a Vine reviewer because in the past, I've reviewed products for companies in China to make YouTube videos on these products. And you can go to my channel, Legacy Tech Studio, and you can look in the past on this channel and see a lot of those products that I've reviewed. A lot of the lights that I own, things like that, all products that have been sent to me and that I've reviewed in the past because my channel at the time was doing pretty well and I was doing tech reviews. Now, where was I going with this? Bear with me a second. Oh, so I was super excited when they asked me to be a Vine program guy because I saw an opportunity to make more content for YouTube until I looked at the rules of being a Vine reviewer, and they, of course, say you cannot share your review anywhere else but Amazon. Yeah. I'm just like, that's fail. What a bummer. Because I'm like, oh, free content! And I'm freaking out because I want to review all this stuff on my YouTube channel. Kind of like unbox therapy kind of style, you know? And for all I know, that's what he's doing. I don't know. But 100%, stop throwing up on my floor. And see, once again, I grab the sponge instead of the mop. That doesn't look like a mop. It looks like a thing that cleans the bottom of a pool. If you've lived around pools in Florida, which I do not live in Florida anymore, you know that how this looks a little bit like a pool implement. So, yes. Anyway, you get my point. It's fun, but yes, it does have its cons. And it does take a lot of time. Because you do need to be detailed in those reviews, because Amazon does review those reviews and makes sure that you are doing a diligent job so that you can stay in the program. You know, so it's good to include pictures. It's good to include video. It's good to do things to make sure that you are going above and beyond. You're getting this free product in exchange for your opinion. Make that opinion good, professional, do your best. And so do that with all the stuff that you buy from Amazon. Just go through your list and just do it enough. And I mean, it took my wife and I a couple of years to do it, but they asked us around the same time. And there's only a select few people that they do that for. I mean, it could be a couple thousand, could be a couple 10,000 people that get to be part of this Vine program, but anyone can get into it, I think, with enough time and dedication to expressing your opinions and not causing too much trouble on Amazon. I know, like, my father-in-law, who will buy something on Amazon, put it to the test, hate it, and immediately return it, or kind of one of those scenarios where people buy something and then do something with it and then return it, so it's kind of like a rental. My wife and I don't do that, so we don't have those kinds of black marks on our memberships or whatever, our premium memberships or whatever. So we're very regular users on Amazon. So anyway, it's fun, but man, the amount of boxes I have to clean up is so bad. So bad. It's like I wish I could think of something to do with those boxes, just to be a little bit more. I'm not a big climate guy. I'm not at all. I'm not at all. I do like trying to do better for the climate a little bit. And with all these boxes, I mean, Christmas season. You know, Christmas season, when the mail starts coming in and you get all those packages and all those Christmas boxes from your friends and your family and all that sort of stuff. That's every day for my wife and I right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, anyway. Look at my store, my beautiful set of $1 store. It looks so good. I wish that I could make a longer, like, they had a limited amount of letters that I could put up there, and so calling it the Silver Dollar, I feel like I'm a Dollar Tree. Pinch a penny. No, not pinch a penny. Which I laugh. Pinch a penny in Florida is actually a pool service. I'm like, why would you call it pinch a penny? I mean, yes, it is expensive to maintain a pool, but, I mean, still. Pinch a penny? It sounds like a dollar store. Sounds like Dollar Tree. What's the other one? Dollar General? Is that the other one? And there's like one more other than that, I think. Hey. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that now, eh? Smack that like button, pretty please. And go away. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, boo. I'm gonna show you who's boss. That's right. I got you. I'm following. Boo. Excuse me. Do you know the guy who just robbed us? That's Strut, man. He's got the strut. He's got the strut like he hasn't wiped his butt in a while. It's a little too crude, sorry. That might have gone a little too far. Just saying. We do keep it clean here on this channel as much as possible. While still trying to be hilarious. You know how hard it is to be funny without using crude humor? Try it sometime. Because I know what kind of person you are, you foul little guy. Not necessarily. I know what kind of person I am. It's harder than it looks. Which is why I'm so bad at it. You know. Who's making a mess of my floors? Let's clean up the floors. This is such a messy floor. You are stepping into my home and making a mess of my home. I sleep in the back room. Don't tell the IRS. Okay. It is 9 o'clock and we're sitting on $7,600. Booyaka shang. I feel like we're finally at a point in time where we're actually making profits. Because usually I spend everything and I'm sitting on dollars. Literally. Like at the end of the day, I'll have $3 after I've purchased all my stuff for the next day. Now we're finally getting into profit moments. And this is nice. This is nice, yes? I do like this very much. I do feel like we are making a little bit of progress. Just slightly. And we have room for extra stuff, so I need to start looking, since we haven't gotten any super chats in, I need to start looking at our next upgrade. And part of me thinks that it would be good to get more food in, more products. But then I'm also wondering, am I prepared to step into new products yet? Because we're trying to maintain the products that we already have, and we're doing okay. And I have room on shelves, so... But then as soon as I buy those extra products and get that extra license, let's see what that extra license is going to cost me. Once I have that extra license, do people then begin say, oh gosh, there's a lot of bills to pay. Do people then begin saying that they can't find products anymore because we're not actually off? $750? That's all I need for this next product? Oh, and look at that. Oh, it's veggies. Oh, is this the new upgrade? This is the new update. Okay. I'm going to at least do that one. Should I do another one? Melons, onion, pears, pineapples, potatoes, squash, zucchini, watermelon, artichoke. I don't know what kind of... Okay, before I step even further into this... Oh, wait a minute. Objective. Buy a stall from the... Oh, no. I'm going to have to buy a stall. Buy a scale from them. Buy a box of vegetables or fruits. Place vegetables or fruits in the stall.
Oh, that stinks. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Should I do that? Hit up the comments. Tell me if I should do that. And why hasn't anyone gotten in the comments? Are you guys, like, not able to comment? I'm going to quickly check to make sure that you are allowed to comment, because you are absolutely allowed to comment. I feel like I've set this so that you can leave comments. I'm going to double check. Participant modes. Who can send messages? Anyone. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. Unless you're a kid who's supposed to be going to bed and you're staying up. That is not a good excuse. You should be asleep. Don't make me be your parent. Well, I'm in Montana. It's midnight 30 right now in Montana. In Montana. No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to finish the day, and we do it the next day. All right. Products found expensive too, so I got some price issues going on. But products not found, 0. That's good news. We've finally gotten back to 0. That's good. Okay. We're going to move forward on these objectives. When these objectives are done, I might wrap up the live stream. But let's see, because this is part of the new update. They've just introduced veggies and things like that into the update. So now's a good time to try to figure this out. The question I have is, where the heck am I going to put a stall? Okay, let's do this. I'm going to take my computer and move it back down here again. I really wish that this would fit here in this corner, because putting it out here is just taking up space. But I need space in here for products, unless I'm able to put them out in front of the store, which would be kind of cool. But let's just see what plays out here. Thank you for the like. I see that like. Thank you so much. You are the first person in an hour and 42 minutes to hit the like button. Thank you so very much. You're not a robot. I knew there were real people watching me. I knew it. Just give me a moment, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been waiting all day for a like. I just need... I mean, I'm like addicted. It's like crack cocaine, for Pete's sake. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. Oh. I have something. Very quickly, I have something. Members, once again, shout out to my members on the channel here. Thank you so much. I'm going to hide them away here. I have something. Vine review product. Now, I haven't tried it in a little while. So, we're going to have a little fun here. If I can get 2 more likes, and I'm only asking for 2, for 2 of you to hit the like button,
I'm going to take a hard snort, and I'm not kidding, of Master Blaster smelling salts. This was a Vine product that was shipped to me. And it says, unleash explosive energy, instant effects, and get focused. If I can have 2 more people smack that like button, I will. And the rules are keep a distance of at least 6 inches from the nose. That's what it says. I will stick this right underneath my schnoz. Maybe a little lower, just because I'm not a complete idiot. And I'll take a full wank off of this. That sounds wrong. But I gotta see 2 more likes. I only see 1 right now. When I see 2 more, this will happen. And we'll see what happens to me. I've warned you. It's only gonna cost you 2 more likes. It's not that hard. Alright, let's get back into the game. But I'm watching. When it happens, I won't even tell you it's going to happen. When I see 2 likes, I will switch back camera, I will pick it up, and I will snort without even warning you. So you better be watching like a hawk when I do this, because this is going to suck. It's been a while since I've tried this. I got a video on another channel, I think Beyond Legacy Studio. I think I did it on Beyond Legacy Studio. Okay. And I can tell you it hurts. It doesn't hurt. It's actually pretty awesome. But it still throws you off by like a big way. You sit there and you're just kind of dazed for a minute. So 2 more likes. As soon as I see them pop up, this is happening. Alright, so I'm going to buy product stall and a scale. I gotta see where the heck I'm putting these things. Let's see how this works. It'd be kind of cool if you could put it out here, like outdoors. But it's not gonna let me do that. Because that would have been sweet, you know? Don't you think? I mean, like, right outdoors here, you'd get to put it? Oh, well. So, I'm thinking, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stick this, like, right here to forever lock our friend in, because he's can't even be bothered to turn on the light, and I got the hiccups. Okay. And then I need to go get the scale. How big is the scale? Because if it's huge, how am I gonna... Oh, that's not so bad. Where can I put the scale? Can I put it... Oh, man, this is so bad. Because then no one can get to the register, apparently. So what if I put it in front of the door here? This is terrible. But what choice do I have? What choice do I have? Wasted Potential says, that's going to wake you up, LOL. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I'm only asking for 2 more likes. 3 total likes. You know what I should do just to make sure? Bear with me a half a second. I'm going to pull up our YouTube video and just double check that you guys haven't already done that. Because sometimes I feel like the stats in the chat room actually kind of lie to you. So I'm just going to verify. Because if we already have those likes, then you deserve this. But if we don't, then you don't deserve nothing.